To another installment of Roll for Revelry. My name is AJ, your friendly neighborhood DM, and we're here to play some D&D. So, the gang. Oh man, I should have my recap up. After you guys had this battle, you headed to the surface. You found that Rahir was in disarray, the city that you were below, in the kind of underwater caverns that you were combating some old friends. The caster that ran away from that battle was summoning dirt golems out of a fountain in the town square. Multiple dirt and clay golems were like spawning from this pool, and you defeated the mage, and you found the relic in the fountain that was creating these creatures, disabling the relic for the time being. You met up with Warner, and you decided that he could help out best by preventing the chain that holds the floating city from above from breaking. It was creaking. He did what, reversed gravity, shifted the gravity to alleviate some of the strain on there. You also called in a favor from a silver dragon, Sorinth, and she helped you clear the city of these dirt and clay golems, snatching them up, trying to prevent as much collateral damage as possible. As you moved through the city, trying to find your goal of kind of just sleeping and helping out at where you can, you aided a blacksmith who you had met before. You helped out Arctic and Hamfo, the shipwrights dock, and then returned to the Thistletop Tavern, your current base of operations here in Rahir. You helped where you could, and you were able to finally rest after a long day, and that's where we meet up with you. Is there anything I missed out? Excellent.
Nope.
So, it's morning. What are you all doing?
Is it morning, or because I thought we went to sleep and
Yeah. Well, I guess, yeah, you
so
went to
it's
sleep at
like night, early
afternoon.
Yeah.
So it's probably like late evening, early night.
Okay.
I was messing with the gloves. I'm going to change them over to fire
Cool.
by tapping them twice.
There you go.
Cool.
Psst.
Who are you staying?
To anybody that can hear me.
Okay.
Are you guys awake?
Yes, super awake. Why?
We have to get on a normal sleep schedule again somehow.
Circadian is a brave night, but our circadian rhythm is pretty bad.
Yes. Yes,
Narnia, you did not like that joke? Thought it was pretty good. I've had a full night's rest. I'm no longer exhausted. It is danger time.
It is danger time.
Speaking of dangerous ideas,
Uh,
hey, Kata.
Yeah.
Oh, you're awake. Good. How can I get some of your ice into these gloves?
I can attack you with ice.
I mean,
But
open to it. But if there's anything else you can do that's not an attack, would be pretty cool.
yeah, no, I'm probably gonna have to attack you with ice.
I can handle it.
Just want to make sure. Bob.
We should probably wait though till the end of the day, because if I attack you with ice now, I won't be able to attack any bad guys with ice.
Okay, that's fair.
Maybe you can be collateral damage in an ice attack and just take like mild ice.
My middle name is collateral damage, so it actually works out.
Marxist collateral damage. I don't know your last name.
I guess collateral would be my middle name.
Oh.
Marxist damage
collateral
is your-
damage.
They call me Marxist damage.
Yeah.
Marxist collateral damage.
You just call me Max for short.
Mad.
Max.
Max.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh,
Damn.
Sure.
also Marxist, I lied. I could just frostbite you, and
Oh.
then I can do that 1,000,000 times a day.
1,000,000?
Well, give or take.
Okay. You should... I'm gonna hold out my gloves at him and be like, "Just do it."
Fully rested, you feel like you have a pretty good base about you? Like you're high constitution at this moment?
Almost always.
Cool.
But if we need to have 17 beers for breakfast, we
Quick
sure
note.
can.
Quick note. Your frost bite and I believe your ice knife are not either of those. Are those the acid?
This is true.
We reflavored some of his spells based on some things that we can bring up in.
Damn, why can't D&D Beyond keep up with our homebrew stuff?
Right?
Aren't
This
we
is true.
important?
Never mind.
Oh. Well then I guess back to the plan A. Stand in the middle of when you shoot ice out of your mouth, I guess. And if anyone ever has like any lightning or any other damage types that they do, let me know. I'd like to get some more power into these gloves that clearly I've forgotten about for a while and recently rediscovered. So let me know. Okay, thanks.
Nice. I mean, are we gonna try to get up top to that floating island? Didn't it float away?
It's still attached by one chain.
Where's that chain at? Like connected to?
Oh, I think that's at another town, like miles.
Yeah.
Right, but Soren stuck around to like fly us up there.
Yeah, she's just outside, I'm sure.
Yeah. So I don't think it matters where the other chain is, right?
No, if anything, it's lazily listed to one side,
She
and it'll probably recorrect itself soon.
also made it seem like that could be slightly dangerous to her. And I don't know. I don't really want to put her in any danger.
What?
Is Werner with us? Werner,
Yes.
do you have anything that you could use to be able to teleport us up there?
Yeah, I can teleport now.
You can?
Yep, exactly that. How'd you know?
Maybe I dreamt it last night?
It was weird. I knew you guys were gone from me, and you must have had some kind of battle. And I all of a sudden felt like I aged a little bit and grew in some kind of attribute standpoint. And and then, sure enough, I was like, I got an idea for a spell, and I wrote down the spell, and I have a couple new spells.
Wow. So you'd be able to get us up there?
Well, yes, and no.
Oh.
I'm better at it when I know the place we're going.
How do
I
you
have
get to
never been
know that? Okay.
So
We've done this kind of teleporting before. It did not work out good.
Right. And Kata has that thing that can make us like very sneaky.
yeah,
It's
if
true.
anything, and we need to get out quickly, we know what this place is, right, Werner?
Yeah, yes, I've been here.
So
I
you
am here.
So you'd be able to get us back. That is correct. You'd be able to get us out of there very quickly if we needed to.
I mean, I'm not sure about that. I think it gets kind of quickly, yeah. I think it takes about 6 seconds to figure out.
Oh,
It's pretty quick.
it's about how long it takes me to punch someone in the face twice. So
Perfect.
Oh,
Yeah.
to each their own.
What was I gonna say? Okay, so you're coming with us up there then? Yes.
Am I invited this time?
Yes.
you've always been invited. We've just kind of forgot about you.
Yes,
If
I'm
that's
aware.
okay.
Yes, you are. You can come with us.
And we feel
Please
really
come with
bad. Again, I've just been thinking about leaving you. And
No, we're cool. You gave me the book. We're cool. Narnib and I are tight.
who are you like not cool with?
Doug, mostly, yeah.
Okay.
How do you feel about these two characters? I point to Arctic and Hamfo.
Arctic and Hamfo are not in the room.
How do you feel about those Arctic and Hamfo characters, Werner?
Good. I think Arctic is a little high maintenance, it seems. And Hamfo, the opposite. Quite the good-looking cat. That's what they say.
I am right
Right.
here, and I appreciate it.
Oh, I get it.
Question.
Yes.
Could you, and I'm sure Narnip would
You can just ask the question next time.
Oh.
We're already having a conversation.
Oh. Cool. Would you answer me this? Could you look into the future of Hamfo and see if Narnip is in it?
I can? Is that how you guys want me to
No.
use the
I
work
don't.
thing I can do today?
I don't.
No.
Or we get them.
Reminder, I
and
can
have
only
them
see
join
7
us.
days into the future.
No.
I can't- Not a
No.
whole thing.
It's already a whirlwind of a romance. They held hands already, Werner. Werner, they held hands.
Yeah, you told me. I didn't witness it, but yes, that's
That's a big deal.
Yeah.
sure.
Sitcom logic defines holding hands as the precursor to a long-term intimate relationship. So likely, they're in for a future of love.
And laugh tracks.
Cue laugh track right now.
That's funny.
But we should totally get them to join us, right? If anything, we could lose Arctic. That's fine. Hamfo seems cool. Also, if Arctic were to die, I could totally become Hamfo's really good friend. Perhaps best man at the wedding?
As this is going on, I'm going to take out my cauldron
Okay.
and I'm going to look in it to see what Adri is up to.
Excellent. You zone in on this on your cauldron. You can see like the astral space and its starry sky that it creates, and as you focus in on one of these stars, it kind of illuminates a large hall-like room, like a dining hall. And in the peripheral, you can see a number of attendants, and you see Adri as Calda Bryn. And she is holding up a glass. In the peripheral, you can see a large number, not a large number, like about 10 people, all holding up glasses as well, raising a toast. And as they stop, sip, cheers, several of them begin to choke and collapse in their own chairs. At which Adri drops her illusion and becomes herself. And those that are standing cheers once more.
Does the dining hall look like the not Hogwarts, but like the academy that I'm familiar with?
Are you familiar? Have you been in the academy, or are you just like you've seen it? You're aware of it.
I'm aware of it.
You're aware of it.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
What'd you see?
So Adri has disguised herself most recently as Calda Bryn. And she was in this like really beautiful dining hall, toasting, and everybody like cheers.
Oh.
Everybody like raised a glass, and several people after they took a drink started like choking and fell down and died, I would assume. And
What?
yes.
So she poisoned them all?
Mm-hmm. And the people who didn't get poisoned were like, yay.
Did you recognize anybody?
And there was no
Rude.
rejoicing.
Yeah.
Did I recognize anybody else that was there?
Make a perception check. It'll have to be pretty high roll because the way the spell works, it really only focuses on one person and
Right.
not like being in the room. But
24.
24. You of the people, you didn't recognize all of them. And you can roll a check to see if you know these people for as far as history goes. But you recognize one individual to be Salius Hayes, the Grand Arbiter of the Ngiba, and the head of the religion tier of the Tirin government.
So
And
I'll
then
come
you
get-
recognized Borin Cornwallis, who is the head of the academy and is the head of the basically the department that is all arcane.
Okay.
And then there were probably 2 other people there in the room that you saw still standing.
Okay. So I saw like Salius Hayes, the leader of the Nagiba, and Borin Cornwallis, the leader of the academy, who's like, pretty high up there with like arcane stuff. And then there were some other people like I couldn't really see, but I think that this is kind of like the culmination of, everybody coming together to maybe try to like topple our current society.
But isn't that what Adri kind of like they're not toppling the current society, they were more toppling the Tiran government, right?
Yeah, but
I think that's most of the ruling class.
yeah.
But the
You also said Celius. was
Juliana
there.
is what I meant.
I think she was trying to like make our society better and not destroy it. It seems to me like they are maybe, because from what I remember about history,
You
they
can roll a history check on any of these people if you'd like.
okay. 14.
Who are you trying to recall?
Cornwallis.
Cornwallis. Borin Cornwallis is indeed the hold please. Borin Cornwallis. Cool. There it is. Is the magistrate of knowledge for the Tiran government. The magistrate is in charge of all that is arcane and historical. He was a member of the original council of wizards that
That's right.
were able to take these large plots of land,
And raise them.
and raise them. Of that group, you recall that Adri was kind of shifted aside. There were 3 specific wizards that were chosen to become the 3 parts of the triarchy, the 3 head figures. There was Thames Pellic, who was brought to the position of Salvat, who enforced the laws. There's Ilden Krez, who was brought to the position of Altus, who made the laws. And then Melk Bolo, the position of Judix, and they interpreted the laws.
So I relay this to everybody. I'm wondering, with like them trying to bring some of these horrible titans and stuff back, if they are trying to create like this divide again, and like, the separation of like the people that were on the islands, like make that like more permanent or pronounced. Because the Nagiba seems like that's kind of what they're all about.
Yeah.
So I don't know. What do you think about that?
Well, I was barely paying attention because as soon as I heard Celius, I was very focused. But it sounds like all of these things are related.
What do you think, Kada?
I think Marxist has a pretty good passive perception for admittedly not paying attention.
Yeah.
Yeah. I do think that. Agree.
Will say if it involves fighting the Ingiba, I'm down.
Agree.
I think that it involves fighting every bad.
That's
of
even
people.
better.
If we kill every bad person, then only good people will remain.
That's it. It's the only bad people in this world. They're all up on that floating island right now.
So is our plan to sneak into the academy and do like a little recon, gather some information, and then if we like happen to come across some of those people, we can interrogate them?
Mm-hmm.
That's a really good idea. Counterpoint. We ride up there on a goddamn dragon.
Can you make us all small?
And we basically just sprint them. Just
So-
rush them.
Nope. I don't think that's a good idea because Cornwallis is a pretty strong wizard, and there are like other wizards that might be up there. Like I didn't see everybody.
Wizards aren't even that strong. Sorry, word. All you
Oh,
gotta
yeah.
No,
Just
that's
kinda-
me. Yes, we are two.
But I feel like you are all very strong, but not very. Let me put it this way: you're all very frail. If that makes sense.
I don't think we should come in hot because we don't know what the whole lay of the land is, and I think we should like be sneaky and like check things out before we just go barging in there.
Maybe. And I agree with you. It's a really good idea. But then I think we lose the advantage of having a dragon. Dragon's not going to be like Soup Sneaks.
Well, I know, but she just seemed a little bit nervous. I think she can just drop us off, say tuck and roll, when we get close.
One more time, how did she say that?
Tuck and roll.
Cool. I like that. Tuck and roll.
I also don't know for certain that they were at the academy. Like I just saw at the dining hall. So if we go in there and we like burn down the academy, they might not even be there, and we just like killed a bunch of innocent people.
Oh, I'm okay with that. Kate, are you cool with that?
No.
Was that your answer for me? No.
No. It was me looking at you, just trying to influence you.
Yeah, I feel like sneaking's the best way. One, we're pretty gosh darn sneaky when we want
Gosh
to be.
darn sneaky. Gosh darn it, we're so sneaky.
And two, the magic people have a really good way of escaping right when I'm about to kill them. So if I come running at them yelling, I'm going to kill you, they'll probably just all escape before I can kill them.
But won't they escape to different locations, making it easier for us to pick them off one by one?
No.
Okay. Well,
Yeah.
I tried.
Because what if they teleport and then they're super far away?
I don't think they'll teleport very close. So are we going to go up there with Zorinth right now, and then we'll just chat about it on the way?
Yeah.
I agree. We should not go in there,
Dragons ablazing.
crossbolts blazing. Crossbows blazing. But an option for sure.
I think because we've never been there and don't know the setup and the layout of everything, and we don't know what's really going on, we should be as sneaky as possible.
Okay. Either way, let's have Zorinth take us.
Yes.
Do I have to attune to my creepy armor?
If
think
you
so.
don't attune to your creepy armor, it is simply studded leather armor. But believe how you attune to it. Did you make note of that?
You have to feed it.
I know. I don't really want to feed it right now.
Do you feed it hit points or hit dice?
Blood.
Blood. Mostly blood. I do not believe. Oh, to attune to this item, you must wear it for an entire attunement period. So if you sit with it for 10 minutes, it will be attuned on you. If you simply wear it for 5 minutes, it will just be studded leather armor. For the sake of it, we can say that you've not put it on.
All right, I'll put it on.
You've just been holding it in disgust.
Because it does add 3 more armor class points, and that's probably going to be pretty important.
That's huge.
Especially for you. I feel like you're very easy to hit for how sneaky you are.
Didn't you almost die?
Yeah, multiple times. But
Okay, I only almost
came
died
out.
once.
But I always came out.
I did it
Also,
twice.
you saved me.
I'm regretting that decision.
Because I'm not Hamfo. Oh. I'm just going to put the O in Hamfo.
What is wrong with you?
Whoa.
Where's our laugh track? I thought we had a laugh track today.
I don't have it set up.
Damn.
Would that would have been a ooh?
We should hit one.
Ow, ow!
Yeah.
You can change the laugh track with channel points.
Oh my god, that is a
really good
fantastic
idea.
idea.
Integrate a laugh track in with chat.
Eventually, we will.
If anybody that is currently watching or watches later that can do that,
Get at us.
get at us.
All right, so what are you guys doing?
We're going to hop on Sorinth and we're going to ride on up there.
All right, so you are currently in a tavern. Yes.
You were saying something. You don't know if we all can fit on top of Soren.
No, we've already ridden with Sorinth. Oh, Werner's new, so that'll be fun.
Have you ridden the sword?
Yeah,
That's
remember the sweet drawing?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Marx just gets held in the
Who-
claws for the
Yeah.
mouth.
No, I'm the mouth.
Yeah.
Kato's in the claw, and then there's
Yeah,
room
and
for 3 on the
And
bench.
then there's Werner. Well,
So,
there's room for two tiny.
And then Werner?
I can sit in it. Claw.
In each claw.
Because she holds
But
it.
Kato was like held in it like T-pose.
Okay. Sure. We'll try. Just gonna have to make some rolls.
It's
Free guy
fine.
up.
What could possibly go wrong?
The. Go ahead. Yeah. Sure.
Can you tell me what the name of my armor is again?
Living armor.
Also, I believe we could just take the tram up the chain.
Oh yeah.
Specifically, the start of the.
But we can't. The chain's broken now.
Well, the other tree.
Yeah. Well, no.
Yeah, we would just have to go over there real quick. Fast travel, if you will.
We can't fast travel.
We can with Werner.
What?
Yes.
Get in.
What?
Have you been to Drilla? Is that where the other...
DeGray or Drilla? I feel like I kind of met you all in DeGray, maybe. I don't know. That was a weird time. Yeah.
But
we
you
met.
remember it, right? Like,
Yeah, I was
for
there.
real?
I was there.
Do you remember being at the tram station that goes up the chain at all?
No, I think that's in the Calda's office. Were any of you in the DeGray Calda's office?
We've been in a
Kato
few
was.
cultist offices.
I don't think they're all the exact same place. It's not like a pocket dimension.
Wasn't Kina
Oh.
up there?
I think you were.
Me?
Both of you were.
Oh.
But also, I've been to DeGray, so I can take you to DeGray. I think after that, it's a matter of like walking into the door and being like, 1 ticket, please.
Oh, let's just do that. That sounds way easier.
Okay.
And then we can free Sorinth right now. Not that she like can't do whatever she wants all the time, because she's a dragon. But like,
She independent. Yeah. She was, like I said, she seemed a little iffy about doing it in the first place. Rather ease her mind.
okay,
Let's do it.
Oh, I only go up to a 14.
I'm gonna go outside and tell Sorinth all of this.
Real quick, if we're gonna do that one, I feel like we should get some disguises. Because one of the benefits of riding Sorinth was we could drop in undercover, but we're definitely gonna be on the radar if we're riding up in the elevator.
Wait, how are we gonna be undercover with a giant dragon?
Because we're going into the cover of night
Oh,
using our stealth.
let's go there and check it out. Because maybe the thing is not even running. Maybe we still can be like,
Well, like, I feel like time is of the essence,
Stealthy,
right? So,
yes.
like, are we going... The original plan was to go under the cover of darkness. Alternative plan, we go take the tram. Which takes more time.
let's just get there right now and see
Okay.
what's going on.
I'm gonna go outside and tell Sorenth that we're gonna saddle up.
Cool.
And if there's any ways that, like, and ask her if there's any
Okay.
ways that would make it easier for us to ride.
She was waiting out there, like you said, and outside there is Thistletop, and he has created a barricade around Sorenth, is taking tickets for people to see Sorenth. And he's like, oh, yes, you're next. Come on. And like these little kids are like petting her scales and everything like that. He's over there just counting money.
How does Soren look?
She's fine. She's
Oh, okay.
Probably
chilling.
gets a good 60% of the cut.
Let's say, hey, we need our dragon back.
Well,
She's her own
we have
dragon.
a line. There's a line, but
Well-
after the line, I'm sure.
No, we're
No.
not gonna wait in the line
We
right
have to
now.
go
This is
now.
our dragon friend, and you are taking advantage of her. She's already been taken advantage of plenty of times, so I'm sure
Well,
she's
I-
getting at least 60% of the door here. But I'm gonna go talk with Sorenth right now.
Did she say 60% of the door?
She said 75% of the door.
Well, that's still in favor than what we talked about before.
Anyways, I'm gonna go talk to Soren, and I'm gonna be like, "Hey, Soren, how much of the door are you getting here?"
Our deal originally was 80% of the door.
Oh, that's a much better idea than I thought. You're a dragon, so of course you were probably pretty
Yeah,
good.
it was. Well, I said 80% of the door and 20% for his time. Otherwise, I would eat him. And he said he agreed right away.
It's a pretty good statement.
Yeah, it's like maybe the best intimidation maneuver. If you can ever eat somebody, they'll usually do what you want them to do.
Is this
fair.
your idea or
Well, he brought it to my attention, but yeah, it's fine. I don't get a lot of human person contact.
do you find enjoyment out of that?
I mean, yeah, I like being around people. You know, a house in DeGray. It's nice.
You have a house in DeGray?
Yeah.
Oh. Well, good thing that's the way that we want to go.
Okay. Well, how are we gonna get there?
Well, we were actually going to ask you about that. I have one idea, but I wanted to hear your ideas first. Remember our previous flying arrangement?
Yes.
You don't seem so super pumped.
I mean, yeah. Yes, I remember our previous flying agreement.
Do you...
Just sounds like you're going to change things.
Well,
You often do. So
that is
kind of
accurate.
what I.
However,
learned.
I do think I have a way that would be easier, but I need to know if you think it's easier, because ultimately, you're kind of doing the most work here.
Yes.
So you know those trams that go up the chains?
Yeah, that'd be a great alternative.
Yeah, the chain is broken.
Yeah, here.
So I'm sure. Do you think? And tell me if you're not up to it. But do you think you could just like put your claws and lift one of those up, and we could all just like huddle inside of it, and you can just bring us up there?
I mean, it could work. That seems feasible.
We should just do that, and then we don't have to. I get as much as I love dragon spit all over me, I wouldn't get any. Kato would not have to be in your claws, and then we could also bring Werner.
Yeah, I said I agreed. Yep, that's okay. That can work. Again, though, I'm kind of vulnerable when I'm up there, especially because we're going to
Nah, you would just like
Finis and
drop
it's,
us off, and then we would.
I mean, it's not like there's not like a landing pad just anywhere. It's a city that's walled and protected.
Yeah, but you would just drop us over it, and then
You
Drop
want me
us.
to drop you into the
not
city?
like a long distance. Like you could drop us like a smooth 5 feet, and then you could just.
I think they'll
take off
see me
immediately.
coming though. I'm a large dragon.
But we come up right underneath it, and then we just like and then you just go.
I feel like you made it much more easy with the beer. And that there's a number of if you come up, yes, we can go unnoticed, but again, there's walls, there's a number of defensive measures that the island has. They have their own cavalry. It's not going to be
Well, just
a
take
walk
us
in
to
park.
the broken chain, and then we can climb up the broken chain.
No.
What? I'm a expert crawler, so I'm not concerned about it. But are y'all not expert climbers?
No.
Oh.
No.
Sucks to suck.
And it's like it is, and she like points off from the distance, and just like it is like already above degrade. This is like 80 miles we're talking about. I'd be carrying you for some time. We'd probably have to stop, rest. But I mean, I can do it, but I can't travel 80 miles in a day.
Oh. Well, can you like rest on updrafts, like an eagle?
No, they don't make updrafts big enough for. It's not how. And plus, we're going over
dinosaurs.
So
land.
would we
There's
need
not
to?
even cliffs where the updrafts would be.
Would we need to rest
Like a
on the
peregrine falcon
chain
uses.
pieces?
Huh?
How would we? Where would we rest on the way?
We would stop
Well, where?
on the ground.
Um,
I'm talking about the horizontal.
Oh! I thought it was just straight up.
No, it's no longer above. It's over there.
Yeah,
If you
Pythagoras.
did it this way.
Okay. Cool. I'm with that. Either way, yes, our chariot awaits. When we need to rest, we need to rest.
All right,
So-
yeah. Just let me collect my winnings.
All right.
Sure,
You see her.
Should we wait
step
for the line
towards-
to get down to 0 as well? Put a
No.
sign at the end that says line ends
Okay.
here, no new line.
If we're trying to get there, time's of the essence, and Swarth is going to have to rest. It's probably a better idea if we have, and quicker, if we have Warner just teleport us there.
But it could also take us way longer because he could teleport us into the middle of nowhere and then we fall for like 30 miles.
Has Werner been to Degree? Like anywhere in Degree?
Yeah, he can get us there real easy.
Yeah. Yes, I've been there. I think that's where we officially met. But then my timelines are kind of screwy anyway.
Oh.
So he can teleport us to the Calda's office. They're like outside the Calda's office. So we walk in and we get tickets.
You have an apartment there.
We do.
Mm-hmm.
Or we have Sorenth fly us there over the course of a few days. Werner?
Yeah. Yes.
Werner, how long does it take to take the tram up the chain?
I think usually it takes like a few hours,
It's pretty
but they
quick.
treat you right. It's almost like a little tiny car that rides up.
Does it run all day?
Well, they've got a few that go back and forth, but I don't know.
So teleport you to Gray and then go up, and Sorenth, we just let her go do her own
I
thing.
think so.
She goes, well, actually, I would probably catch a ride if that's okay,
Yeah.
since I have a home there and everything. And you see her like a cloud of silver mist of her dragon, like silhouette, begins to just mist and fade down. As it fades down and hits the ground, you see a fair-skinned blonde woman with a long silver dress walk up to Thistletop, takes a coin purse from him and tucks it on her own,
I'm just staring at
and then she's like, so are you ready?
Yeah,
What?
what?
Yeah. What is
You are in
So-
like human form.
a number of dragons can do that.
Wow.
Kata,
Yeah,
can you do that?
I don't know.
Try it.
Nope.
Did you say
Okay.
now? What did you say?
What did you
Gary?
say? What did you say, Bob?
I said try it right now.
Yeah, if you want.
Okay.
Do you know the spell polymorph?
No, I
So then-
just
so then
closed
you
my
tell me
eyes
how
So
this
real
then
hard
you, so then you told me how that's good.
and nothing happened.
He goes, and nothing happens.
Like
Did I
Yoshi
do it?
trying to kick and
Yeah.
nothing happens.
No.
All right, perfect. Well, that's really impressive.
I mean, thank you.
You're welcome. Okay, Werner, I think we're ready. We want to
Excellent.
be
Do we have-
teleported,
We're all here. Everybody that's going.
including yourself.
Did we get a replacement burner stone for the one that Werner crushed?
Yes, I picked one up.
Okay. Hold on
Thistletop
to it.
has one. He has one for me. I have one for him.
Just don't hang up
Wait.
on us.
Do you have?
I don't
one
need
for-
both of these. This'letop. I don't need one to you and then you one to me, because then I'm left with two that both go to just you. Anyways, we'll figure that out.
Do you have one? Now we have one that we can communicate with you.
Here, just
right?
take this one.
Okay, cool.
I'm sure.
Perfect.
He walks over to Thistletop and figures all that out. All right, so yes, you can get a hold of me anywhere and keep me updated.
I thought you were
With-
coming with us.
I'm just saying in the future,
Oh, okay.
when you leave me next time.
Oh.
We would never.
It's okay. It's okay if you want to leave. Sometimes I got things I'm doing. Got a pretty solid job as a manager for a while. Then a less solid job as a cook.
You weren't great at it.
I was an excellent cook. I mixed up the sugar and the salt one time. And then everybody was like, oh, it's not sweet enough. Whatever. Anyways. We're all here. It's just a 1, 2, 3, 6. All right. 6 of us?
Yep.
Mhm.
Excellent. I can do
You
6.
want to go get Hardican
No.
Hamfo?
No.
How many can you do?
What about just Hamfo?
No.
Up to 8. But they have to be willing. I can't take somebody against their will.
Did you hurt my stomach?
I know who else heard it. Fucking Hamfo.
All right. I don't know what that means.
Nope. He's gonna stay safe. He's fine here. Let's go.
Excellent. All right. We're just right here. Everybody hold hands in a circle. Yep. Everybody has to hold hands. You can't break it. All right. 1, 2. Look at you guys all holding hands. That's silly. That's not how it works. This is magic.
I knew it
Throw
was-
something on the ground and
Oh.
you guys all explode in a cloud of dust.
We're all just like, that's funny.
I don't need his leg. You actually got his leg.
Hey guys, out of the so if he's very familiar with the place,
Yeah.
he has to roll a 25 to 100. 25 or lower, he's off target.
Oh no, you rolled a 1.
Roll a 60 or a 36.
Nice.
So you guys, bam, and this Werner cloud starts to dissipate, and you guys find yourself just outside in the alley where you
First
last left off with your friend Melinda, and you guys arrived, and there's a remnants of a sleigh that's just been like shifted over and like torn apart and like used for parts.
It's hilarious. Guys, I think that this is by our apartment.
I think you're right.
Perfect.
Do we want to go check on it, or do you? I think we actually should just go to the cultist office. Time is of the essence, right?
Yeah.
We've been saying.
Yeah.
Should we see if there's anything in that cabinet?
Not a bad idea.
Yeah, let's just go check real quick.
Okay.
Quick security check.
As you guys are like going through your things, Sarth's going to say, I'm going to check in on my place. Werner, thank you very much, and hands him some money for the teleport. And he goes, sure, yes. Is she a dragon or a person?
I know, right?
Correct.
Very confusing and all of a sudden weird. I don't get it, but I like it a lot. It's wild.
Wait, like you like it? Like it?
Yeah, that's kind of like a turn on, right? Like I can't turn into anything, right? Something I can't do.
Can clearly be turned on.
All right, so you're gonna go up and check the thing with the stuff, and
Yeah, I'll
she's
stand
gonna go,
outside and keep watch.
I'm gonna get like a 3-card Monty thing going on in the street. We'll see how this goes.
Okay.
I think there was a fish tornado or a shrimp tornado spot across the street
typhoon.
too.
There
wasn't
was.
Is this where that was?
Yeah,
Ada?
it's vertical.
Yeah, it's right by our apartment.
Okay. There is. I mean, are you guys looking for this shrimp tornado stand?
I'm not. I'm going up to the equipment.
I am too.
I'm gonna keep watch outside the apartment. I'll let Kata go collect.
You want to go get Marcus and I a couple sandwiches, tornadoes, have you, and collect our gold.
Okay. You walk up to this individual who I forget their name because, yeah, of course I didn't anticipate any of this. What do you say?
2 tornadoes and all of the money that is mine, please.
Yeah. How are things? Things are good here. You're good here. I got this. I was waiting for an animal. Didn't show up. But yeah, here you go. And he hands you a small coin purse.
I just take that and the sandwiches and immediately walk away without any other interaction.
Oh, all right. I will wait for an animal. Shrimp tornado with spices. It's actually spiced. Shrimp tornado. And
I get back and I hand Marcus one of the tornadoes and I count my loot.
you have 20 gold.
Hey,
Nice.
rich.
I'm rich.
Yes.
So you guys
very
are
well
eating shrimp
spiced.
tornadoes. You guys walk up to your apartment, and there is like remnants of all of the holiday decorations that you had from Year's Wake, and all of these skulls are kind of like, again, like daisy chained around, and all of this decorations and a small statue. What are you all? You guys are checking out the cabinet?
Yeah.
Does it seem like anybody else has been here?
Make an investigation check.
24.
It seems like it may have been broken into at one point. You guys don't really keep anything there aside from decorations. The shrines that you guys set out, whatever gifts or money are on it, are empty.
Okay.
But that is it.
Okay.
So you guys check out the cupboard, and there is a sending stone with a small note, and on the note it just says, "Well, hopefully this goes to who I think." That's all it says.
So pick it up. Juliana?
Oh, yes. Oh, how are you? I was worried. Things are a little crazy.
Yeah?
Do you see the island?
Yep.
What is happening over there?
A lot.
Okay.
So
Did you meet up with Watson? Like, what is...
yes.
Okay.
We did.
Oh, man.
Everybody's okay for the most part.
Okay.
So there was like a 2-tiered attack on Rahir. The first
That is quite the word.
yeah, right?
That's the sentence.
So first, remember Adri, who I told you about? Like, yeah,
Yeah,
that was
the
impersonating
evil-
the Kalda.
Yes, yeah.
So she's still impersonating the Kalda.
Oh, yeah. Well, we
Yeah.
kind of have been looking into that. And, yeah.
So to kind of fast forward a little bit, she, I think, is maybe at the academy and she poisoned people tonight. She's there with Cornwallis and Hayes and some other people. So not great. Her henchman was down in Rahir and they were breaking apart the chain, one of the chains in Rahir.
Excellent.
So that happened, and then also there was a like wizard lady who one of those relics, the pot of soil. She had that, and she was like making these like dirt golems that were just like wreaking havoc on the city. So yeah,
Here. I assume you're in DeGray if you've got this package.
yes, we just arrived.
So just a few updates. The tavern and inn is fully functional.
Okay.
Some upgrades need to be made here and there, but we seem to get a lot of travelers and adventurers in and out. You recall it's positioned just to the north of Holden, but south of the bridge that would enter the Tirin proper area. I've spoken with Irvina Lacey, and she has publicly claimed that the Calda is not who she is, and the city of Holden is kind of just like, claiming that there's terrible things going on with the politics, and is kind of being held in a hostile light towards the Tirin government. So they're doing what they can
Okay, a little revolution.
to try to prevent that. But they're speaking out. They're currently on high alert, and she seems to be gaining a lot of the favor that her ancestors, her grandparents, her parents did during the emergence.
Great.
And attempting to recreate that. So that's good or bad. As far as this establishment goes, you are part owners, and with that comes a couple perks. There will be a portion of the proceeds that goes to you each season, and additionally, because so many people can come through here, and because we are the operation that we are, we can often try to find out any intel. And if you have anything in mind, let me know, and I'd be happy to see if we can't figure anything out.
Any intel that you guys want to try to find out? What about like learning about
More about the splitting of the floating islands, or more about the chosen one,
yeah.
maybe?
Kata, do you have anything you want to like try and gain information on about like Dragonborns or anything like that? Or you?
No, not off the top of my head.
Okay.
Or we can learn about the Duchess of Adoring Dreams, from what they, or
Yeah. I guess we kind of like let up on the Nagiba. We still have this
Yeah.
like tooth box.
yeah.
Oh, boy.
Wow, deep cuts.
I just see Tuta's whiskers.
Yep.
I know.
He's hanging out right by the camera.
Well, hello, chicken.
Yeah, so I guess maybe if you hear anything about the Nagiba and like anything that they've been up to, or the
Yeah.
Duchess of Adoring Dreams.
Well, I don't know about the Duchess, and that's kind of basically looking on certain organizations. So the Anguilla
Okay.
right on the nose.
All right, cool.
Let me get back to you in a few hours.
Okay. And also the Starry Nights, if you've heard anything about what they've been up to, or the
What's that other?
it starts with an M, right? No, it doesn't. Marmots.
Mr. Monocle?
Wasn't the marmots.
Mr. Monocle?
The Martin.
Martins. I knew it was like a furry little creature.
Little weasels. So yeah, the three.
Yeah, Nagiba, Starry Nights,
Martin.
or Silent Nights, not Starry Nights, and the Martins.
So how this works is I'll do my best, and it does help to grease a few palms. So if you so choose, it may be a little bit easier to find these things. Usually $100 per, 100 gold per piece of
Suggestion.
intel helps you out. So that's entirely up to you guys on whether or not you want to do that. How that mechanic works is you would roll a d20 plus your proficiency modifier, which is 5, and then you get a +1 per 100 gold you spend.
So how many did we
You do
ask?
3 different checks, 1 for each of those.
I can do two of them.
I have 146, so.
Or I can do all 3.
You can do all 3.
So it would be
So it'd be 300 gold.
300.
Money bags.
Just a good performer. Chicken.
So you guys, she's like, well, I'll hold your word for it, and get it to me when you can.
Get what?
Send a
The
message.
money?
Yeah. I mean,
I just gave it to her right now.
you guys are talking on a phone,
Oh,
on a stone.
well, I will add that.
Yeah, on an ice stone.
I'll just keep it off and then you remember.
But can't we just put it in the cabinet and close it?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
that makes sense. So,
Yeah.
yeah,
So I put the money
Um,
back in there.
and
close.
back is $81 for a week. The week that I think that's what it is. Did the math.
Oh, for the bar club or whatever it is.
What are you doing?
I'd like to think that in our magical cabinet transfer, even though like in the real world it's all instantaneous, it's still going to take 2 to 3 business days for that transaction to process.
Exactly.
That's funny.
No, they'll take the money immediately. It'll take 3 to 5 business days for a refund.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, the
For it
money
to
will be
reflect in your-
held up. So yeah,
Hey, stop it!
cat attack.
Amazing.
I knew that was going to happen. Oh,
Yeah.
that's scaring me.
Get my wife's name.
Hey,
Hey, Tito.
Don't bite
Tito,
that.
cut it out.
Go get him. No, like go around and get him.
Tito. Well, it got him.
That's fine.
All right, sorry about that.
It
Thank you.
works. It
So
works.
yeah,
Works. It works.
right. I guess each of you can do this, but roll a d20, adding proficiency modifier +1 per each, and just tell me what place you are asking about.
So roll a d20 and do what?
Roll a d20.
Yep.
Tell me what it says.
13.
13. Plus 5.
Oh, plus 5. So 18.
And then plus, so 19. Plus 1 more.
Yeah. Too many cats.
So, here, get off, dude.
Chicken.
Give her the hook.
I threw the other thing at her.
Oh.
At Tito.
Down.
Out of
Many
cat,
cats. Too many
cat artillery.
Two cats. Oh,
Yeah, she knows.
She knows.
So, with a 19, in what organization were you?
I will look up stuff about the Martins. That's what I will look
Okay.
up stuff about.
Oh, and then I have to roll 2.
Yes, please. Or she can just roll all 3. It's up to you.
8 plus 5 is 13, 14.
14. Okay.
For
and who were you?
for the Silent Knights.
Okay. And then, so I'll explain those while Dan is dealing with cats.
Yep.
Just pick her up. What are you doing?
Can't get to her right there.
She's cute.
Yeah. You got told. All right. So the Martin, who responds over the phone, has been elevated to not just Bryn, but to Finis as well, and is working as a network for intel for specific higher ups, specifically the Bryn family, but knowing that, we assume that that's some form of probably muscle and intel for Adrian. So they have been infiltrated a number of different establishments throughout the city of Finis and Bryn, and occasionally parts of De Grey, but we're working on trying to keep that away.
I'm gonna defeat them. You guys do.
And then
Yeah.
you had the Silent Night with a 14.
Yes.
As you know, the Silent Knight is a very elusive organization. They've only ever worked in twos, and genuinely, you and apparently Adri are the only people that I've ever heard of. No one seems to know about them, despite speaking to a number of thieves and Mr. Monocle's network as well. So it's a very strange circumstance.
Okay.
And then if you guys wanted to roll for the Angiba too, or if you want to wait for Dan to get back, we can do that as well. But unless Bob wants to do it.
Go, Bob.
Okay. 1d20 coming up. Yikes. 10.
10 plus 5 plus
No, that's plus everything.
that's plus a 6
Oh,
Yeah.
total. All right,
Yeah.
yikes.
cool.
It's okay. It's okay.
So
It's right in the middle. Yeah, could go either way.
we know that there was a dinner held informing Arbiter Hayes to be in attendance. This dinner was kind of public knowledge, but the entire list of people seemed to be still behind closed doors. We were able to get that information, but nothing really more than that about what their plans are or anything else like that. So this dinner included Londa Bryn, as we know, Borin Cornwallis, Jozul Shumi.
Who's that?
They are the head of the culture and arts of the Tirin Republic, or Tirin Triarchy, sorry. Tirin Triarchy. Harris Rusk, the head of guard and protections. Salius Hayes, as we've discussed. Thurston Cromwell, the magistrate of resources. Rifa Keston, the magistrate of coin. Thames Pellick, Ilden Krez, and Malik Bolo, as well as the Kuldas from the other cities as well. Kulda de Grey, Belcrum de Grey, and Kova Rahir.
Do we know who died of them?
You know that there are 2 alive and there are 2 more that you are unaware of. They simply knew who was going, and they don't even know who the outcome or what you know,
Okay.
unless you read that information. Okay.
Yikes.
What a group of people.
Yeah.
Sounds like pretty powerful people within kind of different parts of the governments anyway.
Okay. We take a 5-minute break.
Yes, absolutely. Cool. So yeah, Bob, we're gonna take a 5-minute break. I don't know if you caught that, but yeah, we will be right back here in about 5 minutes. Thank you for sticking around. We'll see what exactly our heroes plan to do with all this new information. Thank you very much. Be right back.
Yeah, 28th and 3rd.
We'll talk about it when we get back. Or after the session. Cool.
Ready?
3, 2.
Welcome back. Thank you all very much. And yeah, so our heroes are learning a little bit about what has been going on in the world around them in the separate cities as they are trying to plan their next move. So you've gained a fair amount of information from your what would it be? Assets? I don't know. Friends,
Oh,
your own
Money.
establishment, and the network that they've started to create. The trick is that you cannot ask again on one of those locations until the next season.
oh, I see.
Okay.
So
So we got all the information we were going to get. About
Luckily,
all
it's
of
the last day
those
of summer.
was there anything else
Organizations.
that you wanted to know about? Because you passed your role, everyone else did not. About the Martin.
I mean,
Being a smaller organization, that was kind of
I don't think so.
it, yeah.
Okay.
But that they've been running basically, Dan, I don't know if you caught that, I know you're busy, but the Martin has been basically running
I was also outside.
some form of protection and smuggling and network of intel for those that are controlling Finis right now.
Question for AJ the DM. As a human. Martins. Purple Martin. Purple Gang. Detroit Purple Gang. Was that your thought process for coming up with the Martin?
No, if you really want to know, I was looking up cool ways that a number of gangs and smugglers dealt with smuggling and in the past. And in the Andalusian Peninsula, there was a group that the name roughly translated to Weasel. They used clay messaging stones that they would hold on them and they would crumble if they were found. So then that way it would remove any of the evidence. And on those, they would have like routes for smuggling and like
This is a real
travel
thing.
routes. Yep. And
Wow.
and then additionally, going off of the Weasel, who went down the Martin path, and yeah,
Love it.
Cool.
so that's
Love
how I
it.
set things up in the world. Is I just Google until I'm like, yeah, that sounds cool.
Love
That
it.
is pretty cool.
Love it. Love it. Love it.
Thanks.
Okay, so I think that we got all of our information, yeah?
All right.
Well, I now know that there are some Martin that is scattered, like... Are they in DeGray too? You said? Like some parts of DeGray, but they're in Bryn and Finis, right?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. So the Martin is a little bit into gray. Did she hear all that? Narna?
About
All of the information that was given to
Yes,
us, like
yeah, yeah,
including
it's on-
what was just being okay, cool.
Yeah.
So I don't need to
I'm
explain.
sorry. I just
It was
wanted
on
to-
speaker.
Perfect. Amazing. So yeah,
Stone.
speaker stone. Yes. All right, cool. Well, let's go grab the others and let's make our way over to the Coldest office so we can make our way up to Venice.
Okay. Do we remember how we felt about the call to After Grey? Did we meet the call to After Grey?
You met Belcrum de Cray last time you were here, and you were. Oh man.
Oh, that's when we had the false shield hand pins, and he gave us
He
money.
said,
Yeah.
"Oh boy."
Do we have those shield hand pins?
Yeah. Do we tell him we're here, or do we just like buy tickets for the trolley and go up?
Let's just buy tickets for
Yeah,
the
you
trolley.
would know he doesn't manage the ticket counter. It's not
Okay,
like-
perfect. It's just in the
Lovely,
area.
lovely.
Let's
Yeah.
just go. Yeah.
Yeah,
Get some tickets.
he's got people.
Get our way up there. You know.
And we're gonna be like stealthy going through town and not making our presence super known.
Oh, she told me that
We saw
before.
where our hoods
While
are.
we were
Super
keeping
now.
watch, we were just eating sandwiches and collecting monies, being about town.
We just like went across the street, right?
Yeah, yeah. But, like, confidently.
Okay.
I didn't even talk to him. I just said money and walked away.
But where's Werner in all of this?
You guys are outside or inside?
Outside now.
Outside, you see Werner has set up on a small crate 3-card Monty and is just taking bets. And he's just like, young lady, tell your mom to come gamble. And
It's late at night. Why is there a child out?
I'm not gonna judge any
Oh my
parenting.
god.
I don't have kids of my own.
Werner, are you ready?
DeGray is in Spain.
True. You ready?
Where are we going?
We're going up to the floating
Give me just a
island.
little bit. I was up 5, now I'm down 7. I don't know how that happens. I'm not very good. I think the house is supposed to win, but I don't know how this game works. I don't know. I don't understand how it works.
You only have one card that's the ace, right? Like the one that like
There's
people
2 aces and a queen. Am I supposed to have less than that?
well, are they supposed to find the queen or are they supposed to find the ace?
The ace.
Oh no, no, they have a 2/3 chance of winning, and you only have a 1/3. Should be the other way.
Oh man. Okay.
You've been playing it wrong this whole time.
I knew that guy shouldn't have taught me how to play.
Oh, what guy taught you?
Rascal is name. I don't know his name even. I don't even remember, but it was years ago.
Oh, boy, yeah, he's I feel like did he take a lot of money from you when you first met him?
We got a fair amount, and he said, "Hey, I'll teach you how to play this game, and then we'll be fair and square." And I was like, "All right, fine, that makes sense. I'm kind of down on my luck, so that way I can make my money back, and he can go on his own way."
Oh, Werner, don't ever gamble ever again until Kata shows you how to do it properly.
I've tried not gambling, but it's no use. I say, "Hey, let me tell your future," and I tell them their future, and then they get mad at me. They're very upset when I tell them, "Oh, hey, your husband's cheating on you," or your mother might be ill in the next week. I say great things. I mean, I give them a heads up, and then they just don't like it.
Gambler's dilemma, I suppose.
That's a fortune teller's dilemma.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
You're in a gambler's dilemma right now. Either way, pay off your debts because we are leaving.
Time to go.
Well, yeah, I just dipped into my own pocket, so we're good. I could go. I'm just out of the money that I was just handed.
What do you mean, handed?
Well, the lady dragon, Sorinth,
Oh,
she handed me some money, and I lost it already.
we'll make more money back. It's
I've
fine.
been trying, but
How much
you
money
can't-
did
We
she
don't
give
need
you?
money right now.
Good amount of money. Why?
And you lost it all?
He wasn't playing right.
Well, he was playing right for the gambler, but not for the house.
Okay.
Where are we going?
Venice.
We're gonna go get tickets, and we're gonna go up to the chain rail.
Yeah, okay.
So we go up to the Calda's office.
You guys go up to the Calda's office, and there's a heavy guard presence around the Calda's office.
Nothing can go wrong.
Do we hear any like murmurings about like between the guards of what might be going on?
Make a perception check.
27.
You hear a handful of them talking about rumors of why the chain was broken. Some people are saying, "Well, I heard it was a group that just blew it up with all kinds of alchemical bombs." You hear somebody saying, "Well, I heard the Calda didn't want all these like weird creatures to crawl up the chain, so they cut it themselves, and then that way, you don't have to worry about the Finnis getting attacked. They just did it as a sacrifice. They self-sacrifice, you know." No. But yeah.
All right. So it's good that they're there because they're protecting the other chain. Is the trolley still running?
You don't hear much about that.
Can I do a history check to see if we like left on good terms here, if we were
Yeah,
wanted, if we were? You don't remember.
Yeah.
Oh.
What's up, Diesel Shop? Welcome back.
Nope.
So who's gonna go get tickets? I'll go get tickets.
13.
13. You remember Belcrum de Grey, specifically the conversation that you were having with him, or him. He was not happy. He thought you guys kind of took more money. He thought he paid you for the loss of life that your Shield Hand group took, and you lied to him about that. And you insinuated a few things about him, and that he was dirty, and you were rude, and you did not leave on good terms with him.
Not necessarily with just him specifically. I'm just saying, like, would the guards be, are we wanted here? Like, did we do anything real
In this city?
bad? Yeah.
No.
Okay.
Not that I recall.
Okay, good.
Other cities.
This wasn't the city where we stuffed somebody in a barrel after we murdered them.
No, that was the other city.
Okay, thank God.
Okay.
You probably shouldn't go back to Britain.
No, we will not be going back to Bren ever. in our lives.
We should probably,
Of
if
course
we're
not.
questioned about like why we're going up to the island, like we should have a reason why we're going up there.
We are but fancy tourists.
We have family up there, and we're worried about them because the chain broke, and we just want to make sure that they're okay. What's their family's name?
I also don't think they're gonna believe that like we're all related. Maybe like me and you, but
Our adoptive mother is up there.
what if we're going? What if we're like the musical talent for like a fancy party up there,
At the academy.
and we're like the hired
like
entertainment
that.
for the evening?
But do you think that they would still be having entertainment if there was like a state of emergency?
Yeah, I mean, we've all seen Titanic.
I feel like they're like rich and
They
probably
didn't
like,
leave with.
But
They played themselves out.
Saying they didn't
Ah.
know they were like, hey, we're gonna hire you because this is gonna crash.
They also didn't like bring a boat full of musicians out mid sink to be like,
Yeah.
entertain us.
entertaining us.
we do still have a couple shield hand pins. We could say we were hired for like a top secret mission, and there's like things going on.
We were
up
hired to
there.
help investigate what's going on up there.
Yeah, and they're not at a high enough level to know what it is. They're not on the need to know. Right? Like, 'cause that way, then we have, like, we don't need to come up with a
Status.
thing because it's just, they don't even have the right to know.
How about we just yeah, I like that. Let's do that. And then let's just have that in case everything is just normal and like
Okay.
we're overthinking this. You know
All
what I
right.
mean?
Yes.
So we might just be able to go up there and just say walk
Alternatively,
right past them.
we're just all escorting the world famous singer extraordinaire
On a tour.
up to her vacation home.
Yeah.
Are you looking at me?
You're the one that
I'm
needs
not
to
gonna
know.
fly. This isn't gonna not work out, right?
What could go wrong? How hard can it be?
Whatever.
All right. Well, who's gonna be telling the story? And I think whoever's telling the story to the guards is the one that needs to like sell it.
I'll do it.
All right.
All right. So as you guys enter the town hall, there is towards the back, kind of a turnstile system, and currently a number of the turnstiles and entrances to the area are closed off. There is a growing line, and a number of people are being turned away. Several guards are shouting that if you aren't heading up on important business, please understand the circumstances have changed a little bit. There's been an attack in Rahir, and we are doing our best to protect the city of Finis as well as the city of De Grey. And then that just kind of repeats. cycles through. If you are on official business, please have your writ of passage open and ready, and we will be with you shortly. Thank you for your patience.
Are we investigating stuff up there?
Yeah, and I take out the shield hand pins that I have, which I think I left 2 somewhere, so I only have 2.
I also have prestidigitation. And I can create a small little note-looking thing.
Can you do that?
Hmm?
That's not.
Oh, that might
Minor
be a
illusion.
minor illusion. Hang on. Let me see. It just says make a color. I can create a non-magical trinket or an illusionary image that can fit in my hand that will last until the next turn.
For 6 seconds.
For 1 hour.
It lasts until the next turn.
Oh, then what's in my hand?
For 6 seconds,
Yes.
yep. Okay.
Here's my badge. And put it away very quickly.
My official business to
Um,
investigate.
So, as you are all waiting in line, the group before you is like, yep, we'd like to go to the, yep, we're heading up to Finis. And there's like an elf, 2 humans, and a half-orc. And they're like, yep, do you have your rite of passage? He goes, yeah, well, thing is, our adopted mom, she's got it up there. We're a group and we're going to see her. She's sick. We're adopted. And they're like, yeah, sorry, man, not this time. Once things calm down, you'll be able to head up. And like snaps his fingers, and a couple guards are like, come on, we know what you're up to. And they non-hostily remove them. They're like, needed to go. So their others are like, we'll find him. We'll figure out a way. We'll find him. And you are up, and they say, yep, writ of passage.
And I go like this, and it's in my hand. You hold it up like this.
So you're holding a piece of paper
Yes,
up with your hand like
Yeah.
this, vertically.
like this.
May I see it?
Yeah, here you are.
See with your eyes, not your hands.
I'm sorry, I'm not a very trustworthy person. We're here for a very important business. We were hired to help investigate the things that are happening with the island.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna stand behind her and look really intimidating to help her out.
Gonna point
And I
at
got
my
my
shield
tippy
hand
toes,
pin.
like with this in his
Yeah.
face.
Roll a sleight of hand check for me.
Sleight of hand.
Yep.
Eight.
8. As you're holding it up, 6 seconds goes by. And it puffs away in front of him. Goes, sorry, do you have a writ of passage or
That was
what-
it. And not many people
Yeah.
can see
Do they
that. It was
disappear?
yes,
They
it's
don't.
meant
They're
by
pieces of
magical.
paper.
It's meant by magical means, like that, or that was made by magical means. It destroys itself.
That doesn't seem like a very...
It's for security
It is
purposes.
for security purposes.
So where is it again when you need it again? Wait, like somebody didn't just hand it to you and then it just...
And then I do it
see
again.
All right. Well, it says here, and what does it say?
It says, what are we? This rite of passage.
Yep.
This rite of passage is for the cat, the 2 gnomes, and the dragonborn, and the wizard.
Oh my
They
god!
are
thank God,
on.
she remembered burner.
They are on official
What about
business
me?
to help investigate the weird happenings on the island. And then I go like this.
Okay. Because it seems a little strange. doesn't specify that it's you two gnomes and that cat and that dragon boy. It just says V. Do you have one with your names on it? I mean,
Also,
I
for
go-
security purposes, you don't need to know our names.
wouldn't you have an undercover name? I don't know how that works, but like,
Of course you don't. It's above your pay
We have
grade.
to let you know.
you point to your
You
badge.
don't-
Make a
Yeah.
charisma check real quick for me.
Nice, G. Real
Flashes it.
What a
Ding.
quick
Who
thought.
else did you give this badge to? Your second badge? Or do you just have 2 on your shoulder?
No.
Two level 2s, making you a level 4.
Marxus, I guess, because he needs it the most.
Kata.
And what level are these badges?
Oh. Did that... That still worked, right?
I mean, it rolled. It's up. Face up.
16.
16. And what level badges?
I don't know. Because we stole them off of somebody. It doesn't say.
Level 2?
The highest level.
I believe
90% sure it's not 3 or higher. But alright, so points to the bed and he goes, actually, fortunately shield hand level 5 and higher are only allowed on the island right now. So sorry,
While they're doing this, I'm going to in the back summon a beast and then summon some fae.
alright, real quick. Because I've been
Yeah.
reading. 90% sure both of these are concentration spells, and you can't summon both at once.
Okay. Well, for safety, I'll summon fae. I'll summon a pack of blink dogs,
Okay. Yeah, that seems like that's a good idea.
and I'm gonna have them run around the chain, just chomping at the chain and then teleporting around in chaos.
Yeah.
And I'm just gonna yell. I'm gonna like look at the group and in front of the guard be like, "They've found us at this chain. We need to get to the top ASAP." And then I'm gonna run towards the blink dogs and like they're gonna just shoo away because I'm in control of them.
Okay.
I'm gonna make it look like we're being heroic and saving the people of the chain.
Make a wisdom check, which is your spell casting modifier. Make a persuasion check. What are you doing?
I was just reaching into my pouch of gold coins.
Oh my god.
You don't have that.
I have enough.
I'm on an angle. Rolling
Wisdom
terribly.
check.
There we go.
Sorry.
It's okay. But did you feel that?
Wisdom
Okay,
and
that's okay.
persuasion? What was it?
Wisdom for you.
Persuasion for me.
What'd you roll?
9.
9. Okay. You rolled a.
5 plus 7.
You rolled a 7, or 5 plus 7.
Yeah.
So I have to do the math myself. 12.
It's 12.
Okay. So we've got a 12. We've got a 10. Or 9.
9.
What are you doing?
And 50 gold
And 50 gold.
with a handshake and a question. Look, man, we're on official business. How much is this going to take? Just like, look, man, brass tacks. What's it going to take here?
Make a deception check. Actually, you should have been deception too. I don't know
Deception.
if your deception's better. No.
It's probably about the same.
Good thing it's deception. 18.
18.
Wait, hang on. Is that on? Yes,
You're right
yes.
where
Oh,
you're
there
at.
it is. Oh, yes, it's much better.
What is it?
Can I keep that?
You
I have
rolled
to
a
keep
5.
that. Right. Dirty 20.
You have a plus 15 for your
I
deception?
do. Yes.
You should
What are
lie
we even
all
doing?
the
What are we
time.
even doing?
Thank you.
All right, so yeah, well,
It's weird that my persuasion is half of that.
You should just lie constantly.
Yeah.
he goes, You shoo away the blink dogs, and he goes, yeah, these dogs are trained to smell that kind of stuff out, and they don't seem to be reacting, and there's like 3 or 4 mastiffs on leads with guards as you are like trying to shoo away these blink dogs. Goes, yeah, man, me 50 gold. I believe you guys, but I know at least this way you'll be able to take it out of your, your, what do they call it? Funds where you, expenses. Take it out of your expenses and, just be a little extra pay from me from the guys upstairs.
Because you're doing such a great job.
Yeah. Well, turning away hoodlums like the guys before you, so.
Do the guards have badges?
They do not.
No.
Guards typically use color to discern any rank, but badges are strictly for shield hits.
Okay.
The color of their armor?
It's usually some kind of sleeve or, color of a pauldron, something like that. But usually it's like a left or right arm coloration of some kind.
Okay.
So they wave you on through. He shakes Marcus's hand, takes your 50 gold, and you guys jump onto the.
Trolley.
It looks like a giant train car, but everything is staggered just a little bit. And he goes, last thing, sorry, the ride might be a little bit more rough. As you know, the train cars are set up for the angle of the ascent. And because the ascent right now is just straight vertical, we're doing our best that we can. So, like, the train car has been, like, shifted over and, like, where normally it would be, like, a tolerable angle that you'd ride up on, it's, like, shifted more. So, like, you basically get into this car that has, like, a short, flat bottom and then a high ceiling with several chairs up on the ceilings.
Okay.
Cool. So as you guys are in this for the next few hours, would you like to do anything?
I'm gonna give Werner those 2 scrolls that I have.
Nice.
What do you want me to do? I can cast them right now, but that's gonna be weird.
Can you cast them later?
Sure.
Okay. Do you just want to hold on to them?
Okay.
It's
Okay.
a gift.
Do you want one,
Is it a
Orla?
gift?
Yeah.
All right. Cool.
I don't know what you can just have them. I don't know what to do with them. So.
All right. Well, the Shield of Faith. That's what this one is.
Okay.
And then this one. It's a spell called Gish,
Oh.
which is a bit of a doozy.
Yeah.
Basically, you can control a creature for a period of time and giving them a command, and they'll do it for like a day, a month.
Wow.
Wow, that's
Yeah.
a long time.
Cast it more, it can be like a year.
Whoa.
Yeah, if they don't do it, they just get like zapped.
Zapped?
Zapped.
Oh, what's that look like?
I don't know. I assume it's just like.
Speaking of Werner, can you my hands?
What?
That
You want me to
sounds weird.
electrocute you?
My hands. Just my hand or me.
I can only cast Firebolt, or no, similar to your Firebolt, where you just kind of use it all the time for small things, but it doesn't really have like a little thing like a lighter does where you can tone it down.
Sure.
It's just
sure.
if I cast Firebolt, I'll probably shoot a hole through the side of this
Oh, don't do that.
thing. Yeah. So maybe later?
No, yeah, maybe. Okay. I guess how long we got? Said 2 hours?
Yeah, probably.
I'm gonna do 2 brews, I guess.
Oh, I got an idea. Here. And he grabs your hand and he just electrocutes you. He's
Ah!
got shocking grasp, I forgot.
Does it do any damage?
Yeah, well, since he wasn't actually like Paying attention. Does a 27 hit?
Yeah, it barely does.
Yep. All right,
Barely.
cool. So you're gonna take 16 points of lightning damage,
Okay.
and you can't take any reactions until for 6 seconds. You just like
Cool.
Do you remember in Ratatouille where they're roasting the marshmallow and then the lightning comes and they're like, "Phew."
Yeah,
That's what I'm like imagining.
that's funny. I love that.
It's like I'm a scared cat and my tail goes out, but everywhere.
Because you're like his brother, I think.
I feel like he touches you, and it's like a cartoon where like
Maybe.
they do like the zapping handshake, and you like your silhouette shoots out, and you can just see your bones on a black background for a little bit, and it flashes, and then you are just left there crispy.
Crispy boy.
That would replace the fire in my gloves.
Okay,
But it is the fourth element.
so you have Owen and
What'll be the fifth element?
love. Spoiler alert.
Well, we did. We
He didn't
basically
shake hands
just
with
used the
Hampo, so
multipass. We basically just used a multipass, so it works out.
you did
Um,
kind of use a multi-pass.
Multipass. Yeah. Anyone have any other things that they want to do to me during this time? Let me know. I will brew one time, and I will use the rest of the time to short rest all my health back. So no worries.
Ew.
I was like, how'd you lose health? But
Yeah, nah. As you look at me, my hair is like still staticky,
it's like, oh,
but it's slowly
never
like
mind.
coming back down. So
Bert.
if anyone has any, well, we already got acid, poison, and fire and lightning. So if anyone has anything else that is a whatever, an element, let me know.
Element.
Trying to just experiment with these gloves a lot more.
I have like necrotic damage.
Ooh, yes. Yes. Murder me with death.
I don't know. What do you want me to do to you?
Just hit my gloves with it. Or me.
Don't blow a hole into the side of the building. That was the specification from before.
That was
By
the
building, I
main
mean this thing, this gondola we're in.
Well, I'm not gonna waste my spells on you. Right?
I think it might be worth it.
All right, I'll do chill touch to you, and this ghostly skeletal hand is gonna come and just slap you across the face.
Creepy.
And
Creepy. Cool, yeah. Dig it. How much damage?
I only did a 13 to hit though, so I don't think it hit.
Hit me again. I mean, I'm not like
14.
resisting it in any way, so I assume it would just hit.
Okay. 7, 12 damage.
As you slap him with this hand, you could see like this black hand slap onto him, and the hand from the palm spreads and begins to spread across his face like veins, like slithering away from the hand shape and just enters your soul.
Oh my god.
How do I look?
Terrible.
Sickly.
Oh. Feel creepy, but also great at the same time.
So you're gonna take a short rest?
Yep.
Just want to make sure you're taking a short rest after that and not before that.
Yeah, definitely.
Cool. Anybody else want to do anything?
I am going to work with my smith tools a little bit.
Cool. This is very much like the train in Final Fantasy VII, where you just kind of are sitting there waiting for the next screen to load.
I'm gonna like go through the pockets of the jacket. 'Cause I don't know if I've done that.
Yeah. Here's a question: would he have any?
I don't know. Maybe.
Let's talk about that later.
Okay.
Roll a. What do you want? D10.
I'm on 8.
You're on
Roll a
D8.
3. Yeah, I'm on my second attempt on 8, and I rolled a 3.
Bummer. So you're now going to be on your third attempt, which means you need to
Yep.
roll a 3 next time. I mean, you have 2 hours. You can do it twice if you want.
Kato, I will say it looks like you rolled a d6.
I did pick the wrong one. Cool. Let's try that again.
2 or lower.
Now I got a 3.
Oh my god.
If you would like to roll it again for your second hour, you can.
Yup. It's a 1.
There you go.
Nice.
So you're on D6s next time. What are you crafting? Because it's beginning to take shape.
It is.
Right now, I'm crafting a very intricate piece. It's a small pair of pants for the little man on my gold medallion necklace.
What? Oh, have you been flicking that every day?
Nope.
That was fun.
Yeah, honestly forgot about him until,
So you realized
Today.
he was pantsless?
yeah.
Do you realize he was slanging?
All right.
A weird ride up.
Yeah, tell me about it. Is there anything else you would like to do?
I'm gonna dip in my cauldron and take out a potion of greater healing.
Cool. You have a potion of greater healing.
Nice.
As you guys begin to ascend, you see yourselves reach a cloud layer. And just above the cloud layer, you can see the isle take shape. And there is a large kind of like side of a building that you begin to enter. And it kind of has this corral slash where to keep airplanes.
Hangar.
Yeah, kind of like a hangar or a bay. And you enter and comes to a halt. And you guys, a door opens up on one side. And the guards say, excellent. We assume you have your writ of passage.
Yep. Yeah, we do.
It's right here.
Okay, and it says, what does it say? Because you can make it every time, so it can say something different right now if you'd like.
It says. I gotta make up names for us. Squeak.
All the names in the world.
I don't know why that one came. I was like
like,
thinking one that like
names.
represents a small person. But also like a fake name. You know what I mean? Because these are fake. So Squeak, Tinbits, Fluffster, and
Boy, I'm Fluffstack.
and Lizard Man.
All right, we're
And-
totally doing a one shot where all these
Oh.
characters.
And Merlin are all here by order of the Peaky Blinders. By order of the, what is this place called?
Finis is the city you're in.
The Finis top people. They are here to investigate what is going on.
Boy, you were sent by the top brass.
And then I crumble it down.
So you crumple down. Make a charisma check because that's your spellcasting modifier, and you said the words "top people." Is anybody
God.
else doing anything to help this situation?
You said charisma?
Oh, yeah.
What did you say?
Yes, charisma.
I'm gonna sell my roll by just flickering my lizard tongue like a snake.
Lizard man.
Werner walks up and goes, "Hi, I'm Lizard Man." He rolled a 2 for his charisma check.
Is it a saving throw or?
Nope, just a charisma check.
All right. All right. It is a 12.
It is a 12. Excellent.
Oh,
I'm,
we had to roll one too.
I mean, are you doing anything?
Yeah,
you don't have
I'm-
to, but
I'm being
also
extra fluffster about it.
I'm standing here looking very self-assured and important and like I belong.
As a 10 bits would.
You said
Make a charisma check for me. What are you doing? No.
13. I am.
Well, what are you doing?
I use the gloves and I put lightning in them on my short rest, and I will push them into my chest, and I will fluff out.
Lobster.
And I say, "Oi, I'm Fluffster."
And you go.
Oh my gosh.
All right.
No. That's too much.
The guards go. Well, let's see what they do.
Natural ones. Come on.
The guards go. All right. Whatever. These get weirder and weirder when they come up here. I don't get what they're doing down there or how these people are important, but sure. So they move you through the ranks.
Oh my gosh.
Cool.
And yeah, they rolled a 3, so.
Nice.
Yeah. So you guys head through the bureaucratic aspects of the this guard office and shield hand, and you get directed towards the shield hand like lobby, for lack of a better term, right now.
Great.
There's like a small tavern. There's a number of other shield hands and a bulletin board on the wall that has a listing of finished related jobs. Similar to shield hand bars that you guys have been in before. That's what's going on. And you can feel free to walk in through that area or just leave straight through the guard's office front door as well if you want.
Let's do that. Yeah. Leave.
I think it might be helpful just for like intel purposes to like check out what might be on the board
Okay.
and not stay for several beers.
Yeah.
Just look at the board.
Oi,
In and out.
Fluffster doesn't even drink.
It's been sober for you.
Oi, Fluffster also starts every sentence as you say with oi.
Imposter.
Piss off anybody.
Oh, man.
A bunch of cockney thugs.
Sorry,
Piss off.
anybody that watches. We're sorry this happens. We're trying. Just anything we do. So yeah, what's going on?
We're gonna go look at the board and see
All
what's on there.
So you go and check out the board, and as you are checking out this board, there's a somebody make a perception check for me.
28.
Nice.
Dang.
You see
Everything.
a handful of people like shield hand groups, and out of the corner of your eye you see a slender woman in a blue dress with blue robes. You see a bard. You see a large armored individual who looks like a fighter of some kind, wielding she's got this big hammer over her shoulder, and there's a dwarf that you don't recognize. These would be the individuals that you've recognized as
The crew.
shield hands and goes by the name the crew.
Okay, do they notice
Oh,
me?
no.
What are you? Roll a stealth check and or I don't know,
22.
22. They do not notice you at this time.
Okay. I'm going to sneak out of there and tell everybody we need to go, we need to go, we need to go.
Why?
Because that group that hates us is in here.
The crew?
Yeah. Yep. So let's just go. Let's just go.
Kato, what are you doing?
I guess I'm gonna follow him, even though I really want to just go in there and fight the crew.
We don't have time.
Fine.
I said I just hadn't heard from him. So.
We don't have time. No time.
I keep my hood up all along, grudgingly.
Maybe if there's time after, but like we don't want to like make our presence super known.
Right.
And I feel like causing a barroom brawl would probably put us
I
on
guess.
the radar.
Yes.
But, boy, maybe we go grab some beverages, though.
Nope.
Oh, why? Oh, Oh, yeah, you're right. Like you just said, the crew. Oi, Fluffster's not afraid of no crew.
Um,
Do I have a sense
Like-
of where the academy is from this building?
When you guys were coming up, it looks like you are probably on the. You've arrived on the, for lack of a better term, we're going to call it the southern portion of the city. Think of it as a large, wide oval, and you are on the fat southern part. So there's a fat northern part, and then there's two narrow parts, as it kind of is this large oval shape of some sort. The academy is on one of the points, and it takes up a good chunk of one of the points, but it would be to the west.
I say we head west.
Yeah, I'm just following. Oi, I'm just following you.
Sneakily?
So you guys sneak out of there.
Just, yeah.
Do you do anything with the quest board? I know we were talking about it. You probably would have gotten to it.
Did we see anything on it?
You didn't have time to see it,
No. Okay.
but if you wanted to snag something, you could.
Yeah, I grabbed something.
Slide
and
a
I
hand check, please.
should have known.
Turns out it's the loudest paper that ever was. So the crew knows this.
Right. Just see the tiny little hand come out from the crowd.
Like a lizard's tongue, flicking and grabbing the paper.
18.
All right. You grab it. Successfully grab it. Shove it in your pocket.
Nice. I did get this. I pull it out.
You guys are now in the streets, I assume.
Oh, is that the writ of passage?
Yes. No, I got this off the board and
What does it say? What does it say?
what does it say?
It is indeed a what's it called? Quest.
Quest.
Yeah, it's a quest. And it says that there are several pickpockets running around in the area that need to be dealt with. So low yield for a reward, 100 gold, shield hand level 1 or higher.
I move my backpack to the front.
That's
Okay.
funny.
That is funny.
Oh, are we gonna take out these pickpockets?
No.
I mean, I think that there's bigger fish to fry.
Like more pickpocket? Oh, wait, no, yeah, the reason that we're here. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Ah,
Is there anybody that we know that lives on top of this island?
Make a history check.
Okay.
It's gonna be pretty high for you because I don't think that's the case. But if anybody else wants to roll and thinks that they can contribute to that, let me know, please.
I got a 10.
A 10.
Mm.
15.
I don't think you would know anybody.
No. Mm.
15?
Yeah.
Have you ever been up here?
I have never been up here, but I know of people that have been up.
You would know that there is a Giba temple up here. And I would imagine you may know somebody by name up here, but they might not know you. You might know of them.
Gotcha.
So if you wanted to head that direction, you probably
Yeah.
could. And
I know there's an
have some-
Ngiba temple up here, and I remember Clausen, before beating in between punches to my face, he would often yell, "Oh, yeah, I'll make it up to Finis and see Harold Franker in no time." Harold.
Yep. Franker.
And Harold is his title.
It's an E then.
Yes. Yes. Harold was a pretty medium to high level
Okay.
class in the Ngiba, if you will.
Cool. All right. Everybody else?
They
Katie, you
might
think?
not
No?
like that I'm here.
No.
I rolled a 15 because I was here
15?
on assignment.
You were here on assignment, and you recall that specifically the area that you were assigned to was on the eastern side,
Opposite.
which puts the that area typically to be more of a elitist, higher class neighborhoods. You recall going to a party, or at least coming out of the basement on a party, in which you don't necessarily know how you got there, but you remember leaving.
Yep.
And there were the cobblestone streets with gated homes. Every home was like at least 3 tiers, very high class, large homes but you were running around in your roguery. So yeah,
I think I was dressed as a caterer.
when you jumped out, you were running around in the streets in your rogue's garb, while people were like, "I don't see it."
What?
So yeah,
Yes, point.
yes, indubitably. So yeah,
So what's the plan? Like, are we going into this academy? Are we sneaking into that right now? Are we to try to find Adri, these bad people?
Yeah, I think we should try to sneak in the academy and just like get some intel, like try and like break into somebody's like study and like
Okay.
see if we can, or like sneak around and see if we can like overhear anything.
Okay.
Maybe not like make our presence known right away.
Okay.
what's everybody's passive perception?
16.
14.
Oh, 18, I'm sorry.
Wow.
16.
20.
14. 20?
Tend not to be surprised.
Could not be surprised.
As you are walking through the streets, it does seem to be crowded. There seems to be a higher population up here, and as you walked up and saw there seemed to be a lot of people that were getting moved off on the single strand of gondolas that was there. Then there were coming up. So you guys came up on one, but there were a number that were coming up empty. And to move people down. And out. So there seems to be a higher population up here than at least the city wants. There are a small group of panhandlers and like people asking for money and people that are experiencing some kind of poverty, and 3 children walk up to Lindsay and
Orla.
ask you for a coin or 2. What'd you like to do?
I'm going to give each of them a gold and say, or hold up 3 gold and tell them, I'll give you these if you got any information about what's going on.
They all 3 look up at you, and they seem to have a they all have like super bright blue eyes. They go, "What do you want to know?"
A few things. A, where are you from?
We're from here.
I'm gonna watch this interaction very closely and make sure that nobody's trying anything funny. I don't trust them when Orla's reaching into her coin bag.
Okay, make an investigation check for me, please.
25.
You are like intently looking, and as she reaches and like hands 1 coin to the first child, you see one kind of like eyeballing the coin purse, and then they look up and see you, and then they withdraw, and you're like ogling them, so they kind of hold back. As that happens, they kind of like nudge the one that's like asking Orla for the money specifically. And they're like, no, she's giving us money for information. Let's just see how this goes. It's kind of like, let's not steal from her. We're getting money. We can steal later, like, and
I
then
bet you these were the
Besides Gata, can I take a look around and see if there's anybody else watching this transaction, specifically somebody like from the outside?
yes, make an investigation check if you're actually investigating.
Natural one.
Natural one. There are a lot of people, and none of them are cats that you see. But
Are these like actually children, or is this like, are they like something else that's like presenting as a child, like as a disguise?
is it a
They have
disguise that
eyes
you're
like
looking
me.
for? As if they were an adult the size of a child and acting like a child? Is it something magical that you're looking for? Or is it illusory that you're looking for?
I don't think I could pick up on if it was magic. Could I pick up on if it was an illusion?
Investigation would be illusion because you would know that like there's certain aspects to the illusions that are wrong,
I'm gonna check if it's a disguise.
like straight up
Yeah.
rubber nose disguise.
Yeah.
Obviously, I'm being
Yeah.
a little facetious with rubber nose, but all right. Yeah. So then roll an investigation check.
Dirty 20.
They seem to be genuine children,
Okay.
or at least whatever a child means to you. I know that gnomes tend to live for a long time. I don't know what their adolescence period looks like, but like elves aren't considered adults until they're like 30 or whatever. So,
Okay. Okay.
I don't know. We haven't interacted with a lot of elves, so that could change if anybody ever wants to play an elf.
Do they look like a gnome? Like they look like me?
No, they're smaller than you,
Oh.
and they do not have 20 ears.
I'm gonna lean over to Werner and be like, Werner, are they disguising themselves magically?
He goes, I don't know, are they?
I'm not the wizard.
Yeah, I mean, I guess I could see what I can do about it, but if you know if I can do anything about it, let me know.
I just know they're thieves.
Okay, well, I mean, we kind of are too, though, right?
No.
Nope, all I could do is see if there's anything magic around. I can't get it gone, or... I mean, I can just look with my eyes. I'll look with my eyes. No, they seem like children.
Okay, so you're from here. Question 2. Tell me if there's been anything weird that's been happening here lately, aside from the island moving, because we know that part, obviously.
There have been a lot of new guards around. And they seem to be moving a lot of other people away. Usually like poorer people. Like us.
So they're moving the poor people away? Is what you said? But that's not my third question. I'm just having you reiterate what you just said.
Yeah.
Okay. What else should I ask these children?
She said, what else should she ask these
What
children?
else should I ask these children? I whisper to Narnia.
Anything about the academy or at
Where are your grown-ups?
We don't have grown-ups.
I have one more question. I'll give you another silver. Fine, I'll give you a gold. Here's 3. Why don't you have grown-ups? Who takes care of you?
Well, we take care of ourselves, and then, the older ones take care of us, and then we'll take care of the younger ones when we're old.
Where are the older ones? Who's in charge?
I'm not supposed to tell you.
Will you tell me it for 1 more gold?
I'm not supposed to tell you. No matter
Will you
how-
tell us for not negative 96 gold, which is the reward on your head for being pickpockets, that we could turn you in for right now?
We're not pickpockets. We didn't even pick any pockets.
I pick one of them up by the scruff and hold him.
Well,
As he pauses, I pick a second one up by the scruff, and now I have 2.
okay.
I will pick up a third, I guess, and say,
What? Doing this to them. They're babies.
where are
You
you
just pick it up
going with
here.
this, buddy? Because this is not
What are we
looking
doing?
great.
Um.
I mean, I support you. But you better really be going somewhere, buddy.
So the they go. No, this isn't a fun game anymore.
Hey. Put them down.
Okay.
You're scaring them. They're just here to just help giving us information. That's
Alright.
it. They're
Well-
just kids.
I'm just going to give this one 10 gold to tell us what they're not really supposed to tell us. And I'm not going to ask specifically, but I'm just going to say, you know what I mean.
I don't.
Yeah, you do.
Who's in
You
charge?
put down all the kids, correct?
Yes.
I've lowered them to the
Kata,
ground.
we have put
Holding
down
them.
the kids.
I still have my hands on their scruff.
They're children.
Okay, I understand what you mean.
It's okay, kids.
He's like going to yank them by their ear.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we don't have. We look out for ourselves. We look out for each other. But the oldest one of us is Silvo. That's all I have. Put him down.
Do you guys, does Sylvel want to stop the people who are kicking out other people?
No,
No.
they're just looking out for us. And we look
But-
out for them.
Yeah, but what happens if you guys get kicked out? Don't you guys want to stay here?
We're not getting kicked out.
You
They
just
can't catch us.
Do you have
I-
secret passageways through
I
the city?
show them caught in my hands. Pretty sure they can catch you.
And they go, the one that you've been talking to goes, all right, this isn't fun anymore. Right now. And all of them step, and they step in, they mist almost out of your hands. They catch the ground, and they run, and they all scatter in different areas. You could try to make perception checks to see if you know where they go, or
I want to
no,
make
it's entirely up to you
perception
guys.
mad respect for those little thieves.
You want to make a perception check?
checks. See where they go. Let's see what my perception is.
Guess it's true what they say. There's no honor amongst baby thieves.
21.
Or baby hunter. 21. You see one of them slides into an alley and ducks behind a box. And that's it.
Okay,
And the others you don't catch.
I'm gonna go.
Did you want to look to see where they went, Kata?
Nope. I'm just
Okay.
going to let them run.
All right, cool.
I'm gonna follow the little one that I saw.
You follow the little one that you see, and you see that there's a box up against the wall, an alley wall.
And they're not there.
They're not there.
I'm gonna look underneath the box.
Okay. You lift up the box, and there is a grate that is blowing cool air out of it.
Was there anything above the box, like a window, like that they could have gone upwards? Okay. So I'm gonna yell into there. Hey kid!
Don't hear anything back.
I'm gonna go into the grate. Can I fit in it?
It is a tight grate that shows 1 inch by 1 inch squares.
How could he fit it through there?
and it is bolted around and seems to be a ventilation grate of some kind.
Are they in the box?
After a second, you see one of the kids come up from behind the grate. He goes, "Hey, what?"
I didn't get my third question. I have another goal for you.
What is it?
Has there been anything weird happening at the academy?
Oh, we don't go near the academy.
No?
No, that's where they can catch us.
Oh. Is it like magical people?
Yeah, they learn magic there, but they learn magic that can stop us from moving around the way we do.
You can move pretty fast.
Yeah, I know.
Can you move through objects too? Is that how you got through
Yeah.
that gate?
Not so much that, but it's just kind of what we are and who we are.
What would you call yourselves?
Kids. He scrams and bolts down.
Wait.
Huh?
I'm gonna give him.
You drop a coin into the grate.
Yeah.
You see this misty form shoot back for a second, grab the coin, and then shoot away. And that's where we will end our session today.
Fucking kids. Oi,
Fucking
fucking
kids.
kids.
Wait.
All right, so
Fluffy.
thank you all very much for watching.
Fluffy.
We will not be streaming next week,
Correct.
which is the 30th.
Correct. It's
30.
Memorial Day.
It's Memorial Day. We've got some plans to get to. We want to be able to celebrate the holiday here in the States. And if you're not in the States, then have a Monday off from watching us, because I know it takes a lot of time and effort out of your lives to watch our stream or whatever.
Yeah.
We are
But thank you all very
Thank
much
you.
for watching. If you enjoyed what you watched, please consider following. We're really trying to grow our audience. If you follow already, please subscribe. Any profits that we make from this go directly back into this. As you can tell, we have a new microphone from times past. We have a new camera, and we are slowly growing our production value. So yeah, we're doing that. But yeah, we will be doing. We'll be back here the 7th. So we just decided the day was
6th?
Believe
6th,
June 6th is the next Monday.
the 6th.
June 6th. We'll
Yep.
be back here June 6th, Monday. Yes, correct.
5 p.m. Eastern.
5 p.m. Eastern time, and I believe we'll be doing a giveaway for that as well. So if you don't already, check out our Twitter, follow that, and you'll be able to see our updates, pictures of the giveaway that we'll be doing in 2 weeks' time. And until then, thank you all very much, and have a wonderful week.
Bye.